Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And we've got a big pile of parts out here. So you want to see what all this stuff is, stay tuned. We are back, and if you can't see, we've got a big pile of parts laying around here. We're gonna take a little walk around and just see what everything is. So right here we've got our big pile of, one of our piles of columns for the walls. Got 16-foot sidewalls here for our building, and these do look pretty darn beefy. All our parts here from Great Western are labeled, marked out, so we can certainly read the plans. We've got all of our big Z structure here for the purlins and the girts for the walls. And you can see over here also we've got more of our material for our door jambs. So we've got 4 doors in the back for horsies and a couple of people doors up front. We've got more of our steel columns over here for the structure, and our roof rafters or roof trusses as well, whatever you want to call them. Have a huge pile of steel for the roof, the walls, the wainscoting, trim. Here we've got an example of our sections for our lean-to on the back. These are going to be the roof line for the lean-to. More of our door jambs over here. More steel everywhere. We've got a couple of cardboard boxes here. These have all of our good parts, our boxed corners, our bolts and nuts, something about, between rivets and screws, we're looking at about 8,000 or 9,000 with everything, nuts, bolts, screws, everything. 8, 9, 10,000 bolts and stuff to assemble here. Over here we've got 4 boxes full of all of our trim. So trim, drip edge, gutters, all that good stuff. More of our structures here. These are our side walls for the ends of the building. Jambs here for our overhead doors. We've got 2 14-foot overhead doors. So tons of clearance to get in with campers, trailers, anything you want really, lifts. And the fun part is that when we're done, everything gets to go up the hill you see there. So I got to take everything that's here and rearrange it. All of these goodies get rearranged and moved up the hill, up by the tree line, because this whole area we're looking at here will end up being the foundation for the building. So we're going to have to excavate everything out, big trenches, 80-foot, 50-foot trenches for everything, for the poured foundation, and then the columns for the lean-to in the back. So follow me a little more. Stepping over everything. This will pretty much be the front corner of the building here, where all these piles are, and our wraparound porch will come out here. So have an entrance for our tack room over here, and a person door over here, as I've mentioned before. But we'll also have a nice little space for a campfire. So if somebody wants to swing by and check on a project, drop something off, have a cold beer, we can visit and have a campfire. Pretty much just have a nice entertaining space down here eventually, because up by the home there's no flat ground, so not very convenient up there. Otherwise, 23-foot roof panels for everything, so those are certainly long. All of our soffit trim, our overhangs, just a lot of stuff. So in the coming weeks, we'll have all of our foundation work done here, work on building up the building itself. And hopefully come this fall, we're gonna have a building we can start putting stuff in. So definitely stay tuned to our channel as things progress over the summer. If you like this, hit the subscribe button, tell your friends. All right, so somewhere in the process of fiddling around with cameras, I set it to loop mode. So some of the footage was lost, where I was kind of explaining some of the stuff going on during the offload process from the trucking company, and just shuffling stuff around. So pretty much we've already moved a bunch of our parts around to our staging area, and we'll give a little bit of time lapse of that. I think it's just kind of cool. And we've got left pretty much just to restack our trim boxes and restack our siding, so that's out of the way of our excavation crew and concrete guys when they're coming here shortly. So we'll go ahead and shoot some of that, and then I'll kind of give a recap of all the parts we've got, and just kind of see everything laid out more than just sprawled out across the driveway here. So here we go. All right, so here we go. Here are all of our parts. Starting over here on the right, we have our roof columns or roof beams, whatever you want to call them, trusses, roof structure. Over to the left and the back, we have the roof for the lean-to. In front of those here, we have the bigger structures, the columns for the main walls. And those things definitely are beefy. Over here a little more, we've got a pallet full of bridge cap. And then our beams for the overhang in the front, kind of that wraparound porch we're going to have. Going around here to the left, we have the eaves for the side of the building. So that will look nice overhang. We'll put some can lights under them on the driveway side of things, so it's lit up at night versus the old school sodium halide light. We've got a couple of end wall supports here for the big steel structures. And moving over here to the left a little more is all of our galvanized stuff. So hiding in here is going to be all of our door jambs, our purlins, our girts, a lot of our eave facings for the ends of the roof. So we'll see all of those as well. Lots of parts here to put up, so definitely is a project, but you can just kind of see the amount of stuff, and a lot of the stuff is stacked up too. You've got, you know, dozens of purlins and girts all packaged together, so there's a lot more than you're actually seeing here from the distance. Up close, there's a lot of different parts. So we will just look forward to getting the foundation started. Back here, you see, we've moved everything off except the trim boxes. Those will get moved as well here once it dries out just a bit more. And just after the 4th of July here, we expect to begin the trenching for all of the foundations to be poured, with hopefully those getting poured middle of July, so into August we can start with the construction. Weather pending and friends pending. So that's where that sits. So that would be a great start to July with my birthday as well. So all right, so this is it so far. We've got a lot of parts and no place to put them quite yet, but stick with us. I hope you've enjoyed this so far. Again, detours from our working on cars, but we need a place to put cars. So that's where we're headed. You know, maybe you're looking to put up a building yourself, looking for some advice, size, steel, wood, whatever. Maybe you've got a friend looking for a building, or maybe you just happened upon this at 2 o'clock in the morning randomly. So either way, we hope you like it. Hit like, subscribe, share with your friends, and hopefully coming here we'll have more videos on the construction. Thanks, stay safe, bye-bye.